TradingView has always been the charting platform. It's the most visited financial website in the world, with more traders using it daily than anything else out there. You can chart any market, overlay any indicator, tap into on-chain metrics, backtest strategies, tick level volume profiles, pretty much anything you can think of, TradingView can do it. It feels like it has everything, almost, because for all its power, TradingView was still missing some of the most important crypto data, the numbers that actually drive trader behavior, funding rates, long-short account ratios, and most importantly, liquidations. And this wasn't just some minor oversight. For years, all across Reddit, Twitter, and Discord, you'd see the same complaint from traders over and over again. Why doesn't TradingView have this data, and when will they finally add it? But in what's being called one of the biggest updates since the platform launched, that gap has finally closed. And for crypto traders, this changes everything. So what exactly did TradingView add? 3 metrics that traders have been asking for forever, and they're the ones that actually move the crypto markets. First, funding rates, the heartbeat of perpetual futures. When funding spikes, it shows the market is way too crowded on one side, and those imbalances often set up violent swings the other way. Second, liquidations, forced exits when over-leveraged traders get wiped out. These events inject sudden volatility, and now you can see them happening in real time right on your chart. And third, long to short ratios, not just price action, but positioning. Are most accounts stacked long? Is the crowd leaning short? This is sentiment distilled, and it gives you the ability to see the herd before they get trapped. Put together, these 3 numbers let you look beneath the candles. You're not just watching price anymore. You're seeing the actual trader behavior that drives it. And that changes everything. When this update dropped, the Trading IQ team literally jumped out of our chairs. This was the moment we'd all been waiting for years. We knew right away we had to move fast, because having this data is one thing, but making it usable is another. So we locked in, spent the night building, testing, tweaking, and by the time the sun came up, we had something ready. And today, we're proud to present it to everyone watching this video. Crypto Data IQ, a tool that takes all of this brand new TradingView data and turns it into clear, actionable visuals for our community. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss future Trading IQ releases. And a quick disclaimer, Crypto Data IQ is a TradingView indicator made available through our affiliate program. If you register through our partner exchange using the link below, Trading IQ may receive a commission. Check the description for full details on the current campaign. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, you're probably thinking, okay, Trading IQ, you've talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk. And oh, don't you worry, I'm going to show you everything possible about this state-of-the-art indicator and how to use it. And here on the chart, you'll see Crypto Data IQ in action, taking the brand new TradingView data we just talked about and allowing us to visualize it in real time and even by the tick, if your TradingView plan allows that. We'll start by looking at the long to short ratio part of the tool, and I'll walk you through exactly how this data shows up and why it matters for traders and exactly what I'm looking for when using the long short ratio account part of the Crypto Data IQ indicator. What we want to do with this tool is look for contrarian opportunities. A contrarian opportunity is a trading approach of going against the dominant market sentiment. So buying when most traders are fearful and selling when most are euphoric. Again, this is just a trading idea, not financial advice. And the idea is that crowds often overreact, creating opportunities at emotional extremes. And this is exactly how I use the long to short ratio accounts feature in Crypto Data IQ. Now, I've never really considered myself a big contrarian trader, mostly because I've never had access to real-time data like this. But with this indicator, it's much simpler for me to spot emotionally charged moves where the crowd all piles in the same direction. And that's exactly where reversal opportunities appear. And if we take a look at when Crypto Data IQ extends into the strong buy side threshold here, and also when Crypto Data IQ extends into the sell threshold down here, we can see that shortly thereafter, both a bearish reversal and a bullish reversal took place. And the reason this happens is simple. When too many accounts are long, even a few traders taking profit can start a chain reaction to the downside. And when too many accounts are short, profit taking pushes the market upwards instead. Now you're probably wondering, okay, but what exactly is this oscillator down below? And this oscillator shows us the ratio of trading accounts in a long position versus trading accounts in a short position. Now take a look at the part of the indicator that says strong buy and strong sell. And notice how at strong buy, the value is 2, and at strong sell, the value is 0.5. These numbers are used for scaling because the long short accounts oscillator here is showing us the ratio of trading accounts that have a long position versus trading accounts that have a short position. So when the oscillator reaches 2, this means that double the amount of traders currently have an active long position against the number of traders that have an active short position. And when the long short oscillator reaches 0.5, which is strong sell, this means that twice as many trading accounts are in a short position as there are trading accounts in a long position. And if you want an even deeper look at how traders are positioned, Crypto Data IQ also includes a setting called long short ratio percentage. And instead of just showing the ratio, this feature breaks it down as a percentage. So you can see exactly how many accounts are long versus short. For example, at this point in time, roughly 70% of accounts were long, while only 30% were short, which is extremely useful information for planning my next trade. Now let's move on to liquidations, which is one of my favorite signals in this entire update. Liquidations happen when over-leveraged traders are forced out of their positions, so longs get wiped out on sudden price drops and shorts get blown out on sharp rallies. And these moments don't just move price, they often accelerate it, creating spikes of volatility that can flip the market. With Crypto Data IQ, you can finally see both sides of this in real time. Long liquidations on one side and short liquidations on the other side. And by plotting them directly on the chart, it becomes much more clear where forced selling and forced buying is fueling the next big move. You can take a look at the top left indicator values to get the exact USDT liquidation amount for each candlestick, and on the chart you can even see the exact amount of USDT that has to be liquidated on both the long side and the short side for a liquidation to be considered a large amount, because these large size liquidations can sometimes mark the start of a strong trend. And just to give you guys a teaser, TradingView also allows access to the exact prices that these liquidations occurred. So I'll be creating a liquidation profile just for the Trading IQ community in the near future. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to know exactly when that drops. Finally, let's talk about funding rates, the heartbeat of perpetual futures. Funding rates show who is paying who to stay in a position. Basically, when the rate is positive, longs are paying shorts, and when the rate is negative, shorts are paying longs. This simple number here tells us exactly where the pressure is building. If funding gets extremely positive, it means the market is overcrowded with longs, and buyers are literally paying extra just to stay in their long position. And more often than not, that's when downside risk increases. Now flip this concept around. When funding goes deeply negative, it means shorts are in control and paying heavy fees to hold onto their short positions, and that often sets the stage for sharp rallies. And with Crypto Data IQ, IQ, you can finally watch these shifts play out in real time on your TradingView chart all the way down to the tick level, giving you context that just wasn't available before. And the best part about all of this, Crypto Data IQ works on almost any cryptocurrency on most major crypto exchanges. That means you can use this kind of data to plan your next trade on your favorite meme coin that no one's ever heard of. And that wraps up our first look at Crypto Data IQ, the tool built to harness what we truly believe is one of the biggest TradingView updates since the platform launched. For years, traders have begged for this data, and today, thanks to TradingView, it's finally here, and now you can see funding, liquidations, and long-short ratios directly on your chart. This is a turning point for crypto traders on TradingView, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe with notifications on to see all the cool things that we plan to do with this data in the future. And remember, this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Be sure to join our Trading IQ Discord server where we have a ton of active traders, and follow us on TradingView and on Twitter so you always know what we're up to next and when we release an indicator for the community. The future of trading starts now, and we'll see you in the next one.